Right, we go back to the start line, to the man that won this event, the man that is trying to defend a championship. It is, of course, Lauri Heinan in this incredible Dodge Pro Charge V8 S13. He comes off the line screaming through the gears, a 94. He'll want to be up there, though, in the show. Big angle, big flick, big commitment as he puts the back end of that 180SX right to the wall, all the way around, as Lauri Heinan now fires through the middle of the circuit. Wall run, once again the tailgate pops open as he fires down the hill, collecting the dots. This is unbelievable from Lauri Heinan, but will the judges favour the wall runs as he crosses the line? Into the top three in the championship right now. It starts off with Kevin Perur, the Estonian driver, sits on the line nodding. Look at this, he's focused, visor slam shut, car goes into gear. Perur, well, he'll want to get himself way up there. He's in 20th at the moment with a 92, and what can he do as Perur? Absolute technical, look at that, beautiful on that first outside zone, beautiful on that second outside zone as he now works his way around, looks for the inner, fires it through the middle of the circuit. Can he go deep? He doesn't go as deep as anyone else on outside zone 4. Down the hill he comes with big angle though, as he now works his way in. Second to last outside zone collected. Final one on the wall, and a job done. Right now.
Oh, it's great.
The best of the best from around the world coming together. An incredible track in the middle of Finland, in a theme park, putting it down as Paval Kalinsky leaves the line. The Polishman sits in 11th with a 93.2 at the moment. Paints the back bumper on the all the way around that wall, now starts to get himself into that outside zone, and once again another technical line driver, a man that's used to the sim, probably done a 1,000 runs of this circuit on the simulator before he even came here. And look at this from Kalinsky, locks up the foot brake, puts the bumper to the wall. Yeah,
gives credence to the judges, really.
It certainly does. We go back on the line to Ite Seda, second to last qualifier in our qualifying session here in Finland as he fires it through. BMW 2 Series 2 JZ underneath the bonnet. He's very deep into the wall, but he keeps a hold of it now as Ite Seda puts that car right where it needs to be, trying to impress the judges, picks up that inner zone, avoids the outer, but look at that line into the outside zone 4, disposes of the rear bumper as it tries to hold on. All it's got left as he flicks it to the second to last outside zone, up to the wall he goes and across the line. When Jack Shanahan sits on the line, he's going to need to do better than, I mean, a 98.5 to top qualifying, or a 98 to come second. Jack Shanahan off the start line through the gears. Toyota GT86 to JZ, and look at this is big aggression. Shanahan into the wall, look at that, almost wheel onto the wall as he absolutely comes out swinging. Shanahan flicks that car through, he goes for the other wall now on outside zone 4, down the hill he comes as he puts on big angle, but it's a perfect line from Shanahan as he dials that car in on angle, that second last outside zone, onto the wall and across the line. As we see Oliver Randolu from Estonia pull up to the line, sits with a 92 as well, so in the show, 17th position at the moment. The man with a target on his back leading the championship at the moment. Not sure what's going to happen after this weekend as the anti-lag fires from the back of this turbo BMW E46, fires it in. Nice line so far from Oliver Randolu, puts that car right into that zone. You can see him fighting with the steering wheel though, trying not to let that wall run upset the front wheels too much as he now looks for outside zone 4, nice and deep. The tailgate popping open a little bit as he's rubbed it off on the wall, and look at this, works like an air brake almost as he slows that car down, transitions to the last two outside zones. Job done for Oliver Randolu. Here we go, it looks like we're ready to rock and roll. The action is ready to get underway. The track is clear and ready, and we move to the start line to a man that wowed us once again. A 93.75 on his first qualifying run. He's the one and only Noki Nakamura from Japan in this crazy Toyota GR86 2JZ, 1,000 horsepower. What can he do? As we can see the heavy machinery in the background just making its way off the track. The lights go amber and they go green, and Nakamura comes off the line and screams through the gears. Goes for a big flick across the circuit, right to the edge of the track. Wheel to curb and bumper to wall right now from Nakamura. Unscathed so far as he puts the hammer down now, starts to drive through the middle part of the circuit. Looks to go wide, and he certainly does. Spoiler over the wall for Nakamura. He's going for it right now, right to the edge of the tarmac. Nakamura's on an absolute flyer, big angle transition, puts it to the wall and across the line. Oh, look at this. We go onto the line to a very nervous Przemyslaw Vacek right now. It's 24th position and 88 on his first qualifying score as the light now starts to fall in Finland. What are we going to get from the Polishman as he puts that car right where it needs to be? Absolutely lights up the scoreboard so far as Vacek now fulfills that inner zone, fires towards the wall. Look at this, nice and deep. He looks like he's got this one dialed as he comes down the hill, picks up that line perfectly as Vacek fires that car through that second to last outside zone. Up the wall he goes. That's beautiful from the Polishman. We go back on the line to a man that stole the show for the first qualifying run. It is, of course, Dwayne McKver, down in the order due to the problems at round one, but no issues so far in this borrowed S15 as he fires it in. Up into the outside zone goes McKver. He knows there's more to be had out there. And look at that, it's absolutely textbook for McKver so far. Comes through the centre of the circuit, avoids that no-go zone, deep onto the wall again, just tickles the tail light out of the back end of the 15 as he now puts foot to floor. He flicks it across the circuit, a little jab of the handbrake, back on throttle he goes as McKver is on full. Well, here we go, back on the line we go. James Dean in his brand new Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5 DM.
Right.
Got it right there.
Nailed it.
Here we go, off the line. Nitrous V8 screaming in Finland. We've been waiting to see this one as now Dean puts that car right where it needs to be. Look at that front wheel locked up as that car bounces around the circuit. Super soft suspension set up as Dean positions that car perfectly. Puts the back end towards the wall. Dean will want to be part of this 90 party, that's for sure. Look at the pace he's carrying, but he deals with it as he fires that car at a big angle, stands on the throttle, just touches the foot brake, puts the car where it needs to be.